We're nearing the end of our tour of the spectacular houses on the RIBA's long list. So far, 6 houses have made it onto the shortlist. Now there are just 5 more long-listed homes left to explore.
Heavens above.
And this time, they're all houses that reinvent familiar types of buildings. One of them will scoop the last remaining spot on the shortlist. Before we find out which shortlisted home is victoriously crowned the Royal Institute of British Architects House of the Year 2021. The 6 breathtaking buildings shortlisted for the 2021 award so far include 2 surprising houses. The sci-fi inspired water tower.
Oh, wow.
And a space-age extension house on the hill. 2 more come from the materials and craftsmanship category. The ingenious steel-framed slot house and the engineering marvel that is House for Theo and Oscar. And there are 2 problem-solving projects.
Welcome to the wilderness.
Isn't it? It's gorgeous.
The rugged modular house in Assynt and a light-touch barn conversion, the Out Farm. There's space for just 1 more home on the shortlist, which will be plucked from our final group of long-listed buildings. Our first longlister reinvigorates a Kentish classic, the Oast House. Originally built for drying hops, these red brick towers now make popular round homes. But there's never been one quite like this. The Modern Oast pushes circular living to the limit. Not 1 or even 2, but 5 tile-clad roundels built in 21st century highly insulated timber and fused into a single glorious edifice. With sinuous curved walls, circular stairs, and dizzying conical ceilings. On the ground floor, a kitchen, sitting room, guest room and study open off a central hall. Upstairs, there's a double-height living room and 3 split-level bedroom suites. It's the curvy brainchild of German-born architect Friedrich Ludwig, who loved the idea of reimagining a Kentish architectural delicacy. And what a sentence of circles Friedrich has built here. A traditional Kent Oast House might have 1 or 2 round towers joined to a standard rectangular building. But here, there are only cylinders, 5 of them, which interlock to create an extraordinary set of spaces within.
Come inside.
Thank you. Oh, that's remarkable. Stepping into the central roundel, you're greeted by an unbroken view right to the tip of the cone. You have no real sense of how high that is. That could be 20, 30, 40, 50 feet. It's like standing underneath the oculus in the Pantheon or in a church. It is an awe-inspiring spot for a family dining room. For a more intimate embrace, head out from the airy central hall where the ceiling heights drop. There's a cosy sitting room and a curvaceous kitchen where even the drawers form graceful arcs. Crafting a home like this takes rare skill, but Friedrich picked the right spot to find it.
What's interesting in Kent is that round things.
The RIBA judges praised the workmanship on show here, describing Modern Oast as at once a work of sculpture and a work of architecture and craft. Everything is beautifully finished, from the simple polished concrete floor to a showstopper of a staircase. Crafted from solid oak and laminated birch ply, it carries you up to a gallery, of which is an upstairs living room. Then you ascend each of the 3 remaining roundels to a private turret-top bedroom.
Heavens above. This looks like it was made by a race of giant bees who are adept at handling plywood. Oh, there's something not quite human in scale or pattern here, as though it belongs to the invertebrate world. It's magical.
Magical and primal too. This house resonates with the same energies as a very stylish traditional yurt would, or an igloo. Everything is curved. Sinks, mirrors, even the lights. But there are some rogue right-angled elements in this world of circles, like the tiles. 41,000 of them drip off the roof and down the walls, of which 24,000 had to be hand-trimmed to fit the awkward tapering shapes of the cones. Oh, but I hope there will be. I really do. I've come round to liking this place very much. You might scoff at the idea of living in a house made out of circles, of all things, but let me tell you that having spent time in this place, it has worked some really powerful magic on me. I mean, all those strange interpenetrating shapes, the soft curves, they almost reach back and connect this building to its antecedents. All those great historical structures, those round buildings that humans built for tens, if not hundreds of thousands of years.